The Grand Rapids Police Department has shot or shot at a dozen people since 2022. 4 of those shootings fatal.
The latest, the February 18th shooting death of Daquan Johnson. This has led to calls for justice from his family and some community leaders as they await a ruling on whether that shooting was justified.
Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker sat down with Black community leaders and with the now former police chief about the department's use of deadly force.
Brian, Sue, it's part of a 3-part special report that will air only on Wood TV Plus as part of our new Open Dialogue series starting tonight.
Even with the tactics.
In our nearly hour-long session with 4 community leaders, they spoke of what they perceived as bias and what they call questionable police tactics.
I think what's important is oftentimes when these situations happen, people talk about training. They need training, they need more training. No, they're actually doing exactly what they were trained to do.
Of the dozen officer-involved shootings in Grand Rapids since the spring of 2022, all but one of those shot or shot at were people of color, 9 blacks and 2 Hispanics.
Stop! Stop!
The first was the April 2022 death of Patrick Lyoya, which led to protests, criminal charges against the officer, and a hung jury. Nationwide, according to a website that tracks those killed by police, blacks are more than 3 times more likely to be killed than whites, more likely to be killed when unarmed, and more likely to be killed when not threatening anyone.
This system continues to see African Americans being killed, shot while they're lying on their stomach. And they refuse to say there has to be some change because there's no value of life there. There's just none.
The community leaders spoke about what they see as a need to build trust and respect.
So there's that lack of trust on both sides. So
what we fail to realize is that Grand Rapids African-American community is sitting on a powder keg. And I think that we're at a point right now where it's going to explode.
In an interview before he left for a new job in Florida, former Grand Rapids Police Chief Eric Winstrom defended the department.
It's my last day, but I've always been blunt with you. So I'll just say, if you want to say it's a culture of a police officer defending his own life or her own life or the lives of others, that is part of our culture.
The first of the 3-part Open Dialogue series will be available tonight starting at 7:30 on Wood TV Plus. You can scan the QR code to learn more about Wood TV Plus and how to install it.